All right. Morning number 2. Campus packed up. It's been raining all night. Will, say hi.
Hello.
So, cool. Not a bad campsite. We're gonna go get some coffee. We got a 6-hour drive. We're gonna stop at a World War I museum and then make it all the way to D-Day. So, should be fun. A lot of driving, a lot of B-roll today. Yeah, we'll keep you updated. All right, loaded up. Got a couple cups of coffee from her. We're ready to go. We got an hour and a half drive. And yeah, we'll talk to you when we get gas. Bye. Most confusing gas station I've ever been to, but got myself a French roller dog. New country alert, it's France. Let's protest something. Well, we forgot to do suspension, so we gotta set that real quick, but made it to another museum. And where are we?
The Psalm 1916.
Psalm 1916 World War I Museum. So we'll let you know how it is. We're once again going into a tunnel.
Lorsque la basilique sera
Apparently we're in for a treat. Well, that one looks not fun. We just learned about these helmets. Their helmets weren't bulletproof, so the Germans decided to add this 3/4 inch steel plate to it so it'd stop the rounds, but it weighs 10 pounds. So, a little heavy. And I bet you it sounded like a bell went off when you got hit. Boys ready?
Yes, sir.
Sound and light passage. Remain calm. Do not run or shout. Okay. That was a good little tour. I have no idea where we came out of. We'll walk around until we find it.
We went under the city.
Ain't no way a beaver built that. All right, so I'm trying this new thing. I'm combining me and Leah's interest. So here's a new flower vase made out of a 1950 shell fired in World War I. It's pretty. Quack.
Stupid looking thing.
It's not stupid, it's cute.
Yeah, look at me. I'm gonna go in the battle. I'm bigger than this tank. What are you talking about? Yeah, that's right.
Another beautiful church down. They don't walk like the locals. You just got to get out there. They're stuck. We made it to a thrift store, and I think Leah would really like this cow. All right, they wanted 250 euros for the cow, so not happening. What better place to eat lunch in France than the Burger King?
Burger pizzas.
All right, Burger King, France.
No, not good.
It didn't make the movie for a reason.
Yep.
That was not good. But 5-minute drive, we're gonna see the largest man-made crater, non-nuclear explosion, something like that, in the world. So it's pretty cool. It's like 30 meters deep by like 90 meters wide. Basically, the British were like, those Germans over there, we're gonna blow them up. So let's put all our explosives in one spot.
Yep.
And then they blew it up, and they didn't kill any Germans.
30 meters by 90 meter hole.
So big as can be.
Also, Whopper's called a Whopper still. And we should have got a McDonald's.
Should have gone to McDonald's. And McDonald's is right there.
Yep.
Anyways, bye.
It's cold.
Well, we passed a couple craters on the way in, but not as big as this one. I don't know if the camera picks up the depth of this, but this is very impressive. I'll walk to the other side for a little perspective. That's Will. Way over there. The farmers have done a really good job at flattening out all the land, but inside here where it hasn't been, it just looks like a golf course, just bunkers and holes just everywhere. This may sound really silly, bear with me while I try to explain what I'm thinking, but the explosion had to be like twice as big as what it looks like, because all the dirt had to come up and out of this to create the hole. So it's not just like this was the explosion itself. This is the dirt that was not pushed up and out of this. So it probably threw dirt just everywhere, which is just like, in my mind, I'm thinking double this. This is the British trench, the German trench, and basically the British trench is over there at that town. And the German trench is at those tree lines. And they dug down, went across, placed all the explosives, and they said they were 100 feet away, and the Germans were tunneling just above them. And at one point they were 6 feet away by their guns, and they could hear each other. But they sealed it off and lit it off. Okay, this is the Canadian preserve side, so they have some of the trenches and a cemetery out here, but this is the most well preserved in this area of France for the World War I battle sites. You can see the craters, and then there's some trenches we get to walk through later, so yeah. Now it's a sheep field. Future Zach here. Sorry for interrupting your video, but I just wanted to pass along what I've been thinking about since finishing the World War I museums. I've been to a lot of World War II museums and World War I museums now across Europe. And yesterday it kind of sat in the Somme museums, in the real battlefields of World War I, that through the World War II history, there's a lot of redeeming qualities to the war, if you will, and positive outcomes after the war, of like a better world. And there was a clear right and wrong, it feels like, with World War II. But after going to all the World War I museums yesterday, there really isn't like a clear right and wrong. And the war was kind of just a meat grinder of people coming at each other, where the old world tactics and the new world weaponry kind of met. And the numbers were just absolutely staggering, and there wasn't like stories in the museums of individuals, and it was just kind of overshadowed by World War I itself, and then the outcome of World War I being World War II. Yeah, it was just very interesting to learn about. I definitely need to read up more on World War I and the aspects of it. So, but anyways, sorry for that. Back to the show. Worth the stop. Now we are back on the road, and we have a 4-hour drive. So yippee. But we'll be at D-Day Beach when we get there, so that'll be worth it. But we'll see you in 4 hours. I'm not saying I don't like the French, but that gas station was frustrating as can be. Try to get gas, prepaid pump, wouldn't work, wouldn't authorize. Machine was broken. So once I told the guys machine was broken, and he said, "Oh, do you have money?" "Yes, I got money, dude. I'm trying to buy gas." So you try to authorize my card, wouldn't work. So I was like, okay, let's try it again. So he was like, well, maybe a lesser amount. I was like, that works for me too. So he did 50 euros. Boom, it works magically. The French couple behind me had the same problem. Did they get the same attitude? No. Anyways, we had to do that twice because this truck, 50 euros, got us out of the parking lot. So we had to do it twice to get enough fuel to go to the next gas station. And then he went and buy the Red Bull and the gas at the same time. We had to do 2 separate transactions. And then we had to pay $6 for gummy bears, and they're not even good. Ah! Big bridge alert! Big bridge alert!
Some crazy crosswinds.
Yeah! Woo!
another one over there. I can't see. Second big bridge alert. Yeah.
It's stretching time apparently.
Dad's being weird again.
My knees hurt. This is our hotel apparently. Well, this is the nicest lobby I've ever been in. We got put in the attic. Bathtub party. Normandy Beach. And then this is our little restaurant shack. So we're gonna go in there and get a little something to eat. And it's 9:39, so perfect time for dinner. This is a weird looking World Cup. Oh, I didn't know we could camp here. That would have been cool instead of a hotel. Stole some beers. We're gonna return it for the night. Say bye.
Goodbye.